cruising in my pickup truck. I've been up all night and my eyes are feeling fucking stuck. I'm only sniffing white to keep them open, to help me see straight and cope with the pain. I'm pretending to feel great, even though I've been up for days. Spent all my flow on my date, went to spark my smoke and couldn't find my light. I looked back to the road, but it was too late. Out of thin air, this kid jumped in front of me like a fucking deer. My headlights were heading straight for him. Was unclear at first, but in that moment, even though it only was a second, I saw visions of him in a wheelchair. I regretted getting behind the wheel. This couldn't have been what fate had in store. Living the rest of his life like a victim. Life's not fair, it's like a prison. It was an accident, he's so innocent. It was 5 a.m, where the fuck were his parents? They're partly to blame. Can't forget about this bitch in the passenger seat, being so distracted, constantly chatting. I was acting like I didn't care, like I was hard as fuck. But that shit left me broken inside and my luck ran out. I told that bitch to shut her mouth as I stepped out the fucking truck. It was so hard holding my gun steady. I got ready, I looked at this kid face down on the pavement, twitching, cocked my shotty. I wasn't filling out no statements. I popped one shot clean into the kid's head and put him out of his misery. Then suddenly something felt even worse. Like yeah, this was bad, but it felt like a curse, something super worse. Was gonna take him back to my basement, burn him in my fireplace, leaving no evidence besides the skeleton. I got this bitch to help me bury the body, treat her like a Mexican. We're all fucked on Molly, this kid was a fat fuck. When I went to put the body in the trunk, couldn't do it by myself, I was way too fucking drunk. So I yelled at this bitch to help. She just stared at me with tears in her eyes. I was thinking, bitch, why are you crying? I'm the one who's gonna be lying, you just gotta keep quiet. Hopefully, she better not remember this. She better not be no snitch. I'll pop a shot and dismember her next. Then I'll throw her in a ditch and I'll run over her kids. As I struggled to move the body, something looked familiar, but I was too caught up in the scenery to consider whose kid it might have been. I just knew he was a young teen. This bitch wouldn't stop with the fucking screams. Then I noticed something so horrifying. I had to take a second look just to be clarifying on who I was identifying. It was so terrifying. I should have listened to that bitch. I should have called an ambulance, but I was worried about getting locked up and not seeing my kid again. I already missed too much of his life, but now since I've done this, I'll be lucky if I'm not killed by my fucking wife. Yeah, I deserve to die. Right then and there, I decided just to pull the trigger and be done with this life. Now I'm laying on the ground with a bottle of liquor in my hand next to my son. This is not how I pictured my night, and it was fun, but it lasted. I had a good fucking ride.